Hey Talking fam, and welcome to another Talking Sports video. And today we're taking a look at the LIV Golf Crunch Time Leaderboard. It is after round 2, which means one more round to go, round 3. And you know LIV Golf is weird. You have team competition and the solo competition. So it is crunch time for both of those. We are taking a look at the player solo leaderboard first, and then moving on to the team leaderboard right after that. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so first off we have the players, of course, and let's take a look at what they are shooting after 2 rounds. The leader on the solo leaderboard is going to be 4 aces, Peter Uihlein. He is shooting 9 under par. Then you have a former 4 aces player, Taylor Gooch, who is shooting also at 9 under par, tied for first. He is on range totes. He did pretty good today. It looks like he did shoot a 5 under par on the day. He's shooting a 133 out of 2 rounds. So looking pretty good. At third place, you have Charles Howell, the third from the Crushers. He is at 8 under par after 2 rounds. Next up, at tie for fourth, you have Paul Casey and Brendan Race. They are at 6 under par, 2 shots back from third, entering the final round. Alright, at 6 under par, at 5 under par, tied for 6, you have Matthew Wolf, Carlos Ortiz, and Reese McDowell. They are at 5 under par. At 9th place, you have Leishman, who is at 4 under par. Abraham Lancer tied for 10th with Ian Poulter and Dustin Johnson. They are at 3 under par. At 13th place with Sebastian Munoz, Jason Kokrak, and Cameron Smith. They are at 2 under par. At 16th place, Joaquin Neiman and Sergio Garcia at 1 under par. At 18th, tied for 18th, Pat Perez, Brendan Steele, Lee, Burmester, Vincent, Peoria, Cherndali, and Lahiri, all at even par. Tie for 26th, you have Richard Bland, Brooks Koepka, Kevin Na, and Puig, all at 1 over par. At 30th place, Thomas Peters, James Pitt, Eugenio Lopez Chikara, Hendrik Stenson, and Patrick Reed, all at 2 over par. 35th place, Bryson DeChambeau at Louis Oosthuizen, Jones, Horsfield, Jediah Morgan, all at 3 over par. 40th place, Harold Varner III at 4 over par. 41st, tied for 41st, you have Lee Westwood and Phil Mickelson at 5 over par. At 43rd, you have Charles Schwartzer and Bubba Watson at 6 over par. At 45th place, you have Laurie Cantler at 10 over par. 46th place, Wiesberger at 11 over par. At 47th, you have Chase Koepka at 13 over par. And 48th, Kim at 17 over par. He is not shooting that great at all, guys. Alright, so yeah, moving on, that is the player leaderboard. Moving on to the team's leaderboard. For round 1, you have the Crushers GC, who shot, they did shoot 10 under par on round 1. The Crushers led. So yeah, the Crushers lead after 2 rounds at 14 under par. Crushers, Charles Howell, a third, Paul Casey and Lahiri both led the team in round 2. The 4 aces are tied for second. No, they are second. Pat Perez, Dustin Johnson, and Peter Uihlein take the 3 scores for the day. They are at 12 under par. Tied for third place, you have the Fireballs GC. They are at 10 under par, with Sergio Garcia, Abraham Lancer, and Lopez Chikara being the 3 players taking the scores from round 2. 4th place, you have the Range Coats, 7 under par, Taylor Gooch, Peters, and Varner taking the scores for that. Tied for 5th place, you have Ripper GC at 6 under par, and Smash as well. At 7th place, Stinger with 5 under par. Torque at 4 under par. The Majestics at 1 over par. The Ironheads and the High Flyers are tied at 10th with 1 over par, and the Cleats lead at 3 over par. They are 12th place on the list. Yeah, that is the team leaderboard. So not looking very good heading into round 3. But they need to all perform a little bit better. This is a tough course. It's a very tough course, guys. Mayakoba. You need to. There's a lot of water on this course, so you got to be careful about the water. Which I get it. 7,003 yards, par 71, course par 71. So it is designed by Greg Norman, who is the CEO. So that's why, as well. All right, guys, that is the leaderboard for round 1 and 2. Heading into the crunch time, rounds 3 for the team competition and for the solo competition. It is a very close game in both of those fields. So yeah, looking forward to seeing round 3. Final leaderboard. We'll take a look at that on Monday. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe down below. I would really appreciate it. And see you guys in the next one. Peace.